diapers. With probably crazy to think that there's actually going to be a baby sleeping in that crib. And morning, it is Saturday morning and we are kicking off another nesting vlog because today we have a bunch of things that I want to do to prepare for baby. I'm currently 33 weeks as of today, and so it is crunch time. Actually, I feel like around 36 weeks, that is when it'll really feel like crunch time. But since having our baby shower, this has been the day that I have been so excited for because we have a few different things that I want to accomplish in the next couple of days. I'm not sure how much I'm going to do today. I'm currently in our baby boy's little nursery, and something about this room is, for one, it is tiny. I will have a whole kind of nursery transformation video coming soon, but it's really small and it also doesn't have a closet. And so one of the things that I knew that I wanted to do was actually organize this dresser to be as organized and efficient as possible. And it's kind of one of those things I've put off because I want it to be really, really well organized and stocked. But today's the day. We're gonna organize all his clothes. We're gonna do the little diaper caddy up there, organize the diapers, do all that stuff today. I'll show everything that we're working with along with all the organizational tools. And then I also have everything washed. All the clothes that we have so far, blankets, burp cloths, swaddles, all of that is washed. So it is ready to go. And then tomorrow we have some other things that I am possibly gonna set up, possibly our stroller, the car seat. We have some toys for him that I'd like to put together. So we'll see how much we get done, but it's nesting day and we're gonna get things done. Here is the mountain of clothes that I have to sort through. And the thing is, I haven't been sure how I wanna organize his stuff in the dresser by sizes, how much I wanna put in, because I'll show it here in a sec. It's not huge or anything. So I think first we're just gonna organize everything in here into like blankets, swaddles, everything, get it all organized before putting it in the dresser. And then down here, I have a lot of more of like the toiletry items, a lot of the health related things, diaper creams, thermometers. I also have a few pacifiers in here, so we're gonna make some space for everything in here too. And then these are the organizational things that I have. All of these I got off Amazon. We have a few of these containers. I actually thought I had more, so hopefully this will be enough. It should be enough, we'll see. And then these dividers that will divide out the drawers, we're gonna use those. And then this is also very extra, but I did get a little label maker. It was pretty affordable, and I tested it out yesterday and it works really great. So we're gonna try to use this too. And then for diapers, I think for now I'm just gonna keep the newborn size diapers. We also have size 1 that I'm pretty sure he'll fit into pretty soon after, but for now I'll probably just stock it with newborn stuff. We have extra wipes and stuff too, but I think these are just the ones I'm gonna keep in the drawers. But yeah, we'll put those in there too. And here's our actual changing setup. This mirror that we have above as well as this are both professionally mounted, so I feel okay with having that all there above that. We have our Kikaroo changing mat we're gonna keep up here. We're gonna stock this little area. This is from Target with just diapers and stuff. We have a weighted wipe dispenser that I already have some in, but I'm waiting to use it just so they don't dry out. And what's nice about this, I actually got this dresser from Pottery Barn Kids. This changing table is removable. So as he gets older, we can just remove this and use it as a normal dresser. And then the knobs on it, I wasn't a huge fan of. And so I actually replaced them with these that I found off of Amazon. But yeah, it's not a ton of space. I almost wish I got a bigger dresser, but I think it should be doable. I might just only keep some of the smaller clothes in here originally, but we're just gonna see how we can organize this, make it efficient. And then here on the door, it's nice because we have this little rack. So I just have my diaper bag, which will pack, and I'll share this too. I'm gonna pack his hospital bag in here. I think this will just be his stuff. And then I have my nursing cover I just got, which is so, so beautiful. I have my Artie Pop carrier. And then I also have my Solly Baby wrap. So these all seem to be essentials that I wanted to keep up here. I also do apologize because the lighting in here is kind of atrocious. This overhead lighting is never doing any favors. We're gonna start off by going through all of these clothes and blankets and organizing them by size. I think I'm just gonna do this in the crib because it's clean there and I don't really wanna do it on the floor, but I can also clean the floor if I need to go ahead and do it on the floor to make some space. just organized everything and it looks chaotic, but we have newborn clothes over here and most of these are just these zip sleepers, a lot of these like kite baby ones, and I've really tried to only do zip stuff for the newborn size. And then we have burp cloths right here, and then this is all 0 to 3 months. We have some 3 to 6, and then these are all kind of the older clothes. I don't have a ton of them because I'm just gonna buy those once he kind of gets to that stage. Basically everything over 9 months, I don't have a ton of. These things I'm thinking of just not storing in the dresser because I won't need them for a while. We have swaddles and sleep sacks, his blankets, a ton of socks, which seems impractical now looking at these because these are gonna fall off so much. I have his washcloths right here, which I'm not sure if I'll store in the dresser. We have burp cloths and hats, and then just a few pairs of little mittens. So we're gonna see how we want to organize this dresser with everything. I'm thinking in this top one that I definitely wanna put diapers and things like that in here. And I'll show you how these organizers work. These are nice because you just pop it out and you can extend them to whatever length you need, and then you just pop it back out and you have a little divider. So I kind of wish I had more of these. I don't really have a ton, but I use those. And then we also have these that pop up and zip, so you can just zip them and then use these as little organizers. We have a bunch of different sizes for these too, which is nice, just like that. And we can use those as we need. But yeah, like I mentioned, I kind of wish I got more. I got 2 of both of them and I thought that that would be enough, but might not be enough, so we'll see. I just opened a pack of these diapers, these newborn size, because I wanted to see how to organize them, but I just cannot get over how tiny these are. Right now he's measuring very average, not big or small, so I'm not sure how many newborn diapers that we're gonna go through. I'm trying out Coterie at the start because they are pricey, but I have heard really great things about these. Let me know if you use Coterie, if you think it's worth it. I've heard amazing things, especially about the wipes. Those are really the things that I've heard the great things. What am I trying to say? That's really the thing that I've heard the great things. Why can't I phrase this? I've heard the best things about the wipes in particular, so. Okay, here's what I decided to go with for this top drawer. I just put all of the wipes that we have right here, some extra diapers right here. I'm also gonna put some up in this basket. I probably could have done a couple rows of these. I didn't want to buy too many newborn diapers, so I can always switch these out. It's a nice thing about the dividers. And then I just put all these burp cloths here. There's actually 2 layers, which is nice, and I think that this will be efficient. I'm also making sourdough right now, so we're taking a little break to do a stretch and fold. Now I'm just gonna make some labels with our little label maker, which again is probably extra, but I do think it's a nice touch. I'll show you here on my phone. This is actually an app that you can use, and then you just type in the thing that you want. So we're gonna do diapers. You can also change the font. I liked that one. So we're gonna do that, and then you just print it. So it's all from your phone, and so far it works. And now for this drawer, I'm thinking that I'm gonna do all of kind of like the health things, the creams, and I wasn't actually planning on putting a lot of his bath stuff in here, but I might just go ahead and do that because I think I'm gonna have space for everything. Just looking at it, I'm pretty sure we'll be good. So that's the plan for this one. putting in here, I have just a set of diapers right there. We have some diaper paste, lotions. A lot of this stuff I don't plan on using from the start. I know they don't really need much in the beginning, but I just want to have all this stuff here. I'm really excited to try out all the Tubby Todd products, so have a lot of those in there. Baby brush, baby comb. I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to use this little spatula, but I've heard this is nice to have, so we're just going to set that there. And then I just put some wipes in here, but I'm going to wait to actually undo them when he's here so they don't dry out. Now the next drawers are going to be clothes, and this is kind of the thing that I am not sure how I want to do yet, because he does have different clothes, like there are sleepers and then pants and shirts, but I don't think I have enough to really do complete sections, so I think I'm just going to do them by age and then just organize them according to other articles of clothing that are similar to them. So we'll see how that works out. Not sure exactly how it will, but we'll figure it out.
Stand by you when you're falling.
And here we have the next drawer. I decided to just do this for this drawer. So these are just all of our newborn sleepers. That is really mostly what I plan on having him in. I've heard that just having these zip ones is the ideal. I have bodysuits with snaps. I have some kind of kimono style and a bunch of other ones, so I just stuck those in there. And then we have our mittens right there and our socks. I did go ahead and order a couple more of these because I do prefer these instead of these guys, but these also work for now. I just think that this looks a lot cleaner and it's easier to kind of grab stuff. I didn't record while I did this one, but essentially I just did all of the 0 to 3 month sleepers and bodysuits here. And what I figure I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna switch these as he grows and then just put the new load of 3 to 6, 6 to 9, so on and so forth. So this probably isn't the most organized setup, but it is what it is. I don't really want to buy a ton of more organizers. And then in this one, I think I'm just going to do blankets and then some of his swaddle blankets and maybe sleep sacks. We'll see what ends up fitting in here.
Said I love you forever. We can make it together. What goes up must come down. There's lots of friendly faces all around, and nothing's ever lifting me higher than a touch of your sweet.
Just finished everything. I'll give you guys the rundown. We have this drawer, which is probably my favorite. This one is the most satisfying for me. We have all of the health-related things, pacifiers, washcloths, towels, and here, I'm glad I had space for the bath stuff. Newborn stuff, I guess I've already shown you guys all these, but here's the overview. 0 to 3, blankets, swaddles and suits, and then in here, I have all of his bibs, we have hats, and sleep sacks. So everything has a spot. I did decide that I'm just gonna wait on the extra clothes that he won't wear for a while, and I think tomorrow we'll run to Target and just grab a bin for those and keep those in there. And then I also have a few things that I need to hang up, so I ordered some more hangers for his little rack, but I think this rack should be fine for his clothes to hang up. I don't have a ton of stuff on here, but I think that's everything I'm gonna do for today. We have some friends that are gonna come over in a couple of hours and I'm ready to chill. So that took me much longer than anticipated. I'm embarrassed to say it's been a few hours of me in here doing all this, but I love how it turned out. I'm so happy that that is done because that was a thing that's been looming over my head, how to organize everything. And now it just feels like everything has a spot. Yeah, we'll continue on with a few other things. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It is the next day. We just got back from church and ate some lunch, and I am all fueled up to continue doing some baby things. And so I think that I'm gonna go ahead and try to build a few different things. Not build, but just unbox and put some things together. The sound machine, the baby monitor, possibly the sterilizer. I think I might do that first because I was gonna wait to sterilize some things, but I figured I might as well just try to use it if I can learn how to use it really quickly. These are the things I think I'm gonna start with. We have our monitor. I definitely want to try to do that today. We have the bottle warmer. This is the stand to the monitor. The Hatch sound machine, that'll be really quick. His swing, I'm not sure what the setup process will be like for that, but I assume it's also relatively easy. And then the sterilizer and dryer. I think this is what I'm gonna go ahead and start with, just so I can maybe try to run some things in here. I do know that some people say things don't stay sterilized more than 48 hours, or there's a certain time window. Let me know how much of that is true. I mean, worst case, I can just re-sterilize everything. I don't have a ton of stuff. It's just some bottles and then pacifiers, but I would just like to kind of get the hang of how to use this first. I think we'll do that first. And then I also would love to clear out some sort of shelf situation in our kitchen to be able to store a lot of his baby stuff in the kitchen. I just think that that would make for an easier organization process. So we're gonna start with that. Everything is sterilizing right now, and I think I'm just gonna clear out this little cabinet right here because I think it makes the most sense, it being very accessible. And I only have a couple of cutting boards, so I'm just gonna move those somewhere else, and then we'll store all of bottles and eventually the breast pump stuff, all that jazz in this cabinet. Next, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the swing, mostly because I'm really excited about this and I just want to set it up. This is from Maxi Cozy and it looks really cute. I'm not sure when he can actually start using this. If it's right away, I think it has to be when he's a little bit older, but we'll see.
I know you're just a dawn away. I keep thinking about that big sky I've seen so many times before, but it's something else today.
Okay, I just finished assembling it and it was super duper easy. The only thing that I messed up was I accidentally faced the legs forward originally, but it was easy to redo. And so it's so quick to put together and it is so cute. It's nice too because you can control the different speeds down here. These songs are very peaceful too. They're not annoying to listen to. It also has knobs on the side, and if you push them in, you can recline it fully flat too versus having it kind of at an angle like it is right now, but so happy with it. Love when everything comes together easily. Next up, we are gonna put together the Nanit. I'm not sure also how difficult this is gonna be, but I do have to do the floor mount too, which looks huge. Let me show it to you. This is so big, so we'll see. Pretty sure this comes with everything that I need to put it together, and let's do it. Just set up the monitor and it was super easy to set up. It was pretty quick too. I am happy that I got the floor mount. One of the things that I didn't love about the Nanit was that you had to buy the floor mount and it was pretty expensive if you didn't want to mount it to the wall. But I'm sure you could probably come up with your own contraption too, but I am glad I have this now because it is a really good stand. You can just tuck it behind the crib and the camera's really good on it. It does like sleep analysis and breathing. Happy that is done. Even though I know that he's not gonna be here in the crib for a while, we can also move this camera too, which is nice. But I just like having it all set up and ready to go. It makes me feel good. Taking a little break, I'm gonna make myself a decaf iced coffee because I've already had my coffee for the day. And it's also 3 o'clock, so I do not need any caffeine right now. There's just a couple more things that I wanna unbox and those are easy. Feels good having a lot of the bigger things done though. The baby resin just stopped drying too, so we're gonna put all this stuff away too. It's been a very smooth afternoon. Everything has gone to plan. I love when you go to build stuff and it's just simple and you don't have any snafus or anything and it all goes smoothly. Very, very thankful. And with all these things, I'm glad I'm doing them slowly, just kind of doing a couple things each day. It makes it a lot less overwhelming because when you read those checklists of everything to get done before the baby and you just see your pile of stuff to go through, it can be so overwhelming. But this keeps it enjoyable doing a lot of these things because it makes me so excited, building the swing, putting the monitor together, seeing it on my app, seeing it. It's just crazy to think that there's actually going to be a baby sleeping in that crib, and it keeps the process really sweet instead of it seeming like something that's super stressful or overwhelming. It also does get more difficult the further along I get too, because I'm so out of breath just by doing very simple things, but still feeling good. I forgot that I was also going to sterilize my Haka. I forgot to do this. I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot more things to sterilize before he actually comes anyways, so I'm just gonna save that. That is something that's on my list. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do the hatch. This seems, again, pretty easy. I think it's just something I have to hook up to my phone, get this set up, and then I also am gonna set up the baby Brezza. Obviously, I'm not really using this yet, but I'm just gonna at least unbox it and store it. I don't imagine that this will need any sort of assembly to it. We'll see what the deal with this is too. And also, I never mentioned this, but if you want to see everything that I had on my registry and kind of just a haul of all of the baby related things that we have gotten for our first baby, I just actually recorded that video, so feel free to watch that if you're interested. I also have links to everything there too. Decided to join us, but it looks like the setup on the app is going to take about 10 minutes. So I'm going to open up the other baby Brezza product while that is loading. I just set up the hatch and I just went ahead and put it in our bedroom because I figure we'll just start using it already. It's not really like a baby product and it is so cool. All the different sounds on there. It even had one when I downloaded it that kind of mimicked sounds in the womb, which is just so interesting. I know some people don't use the white noise machines with babies, so they'll get used to sleeping everywhere, but we just personally sleep with a white noise machine, and I also like that because it has the light that you can just touch and that'll automatically turn on for kind of like a low light level, which will be nice for those nighttime feedings. Thank you guys so much for watching. I feel really good having these things done. It was definitely a productive weekend of chipping away at some of these things. We only have a few things left to really get sorted and done, and definitely let me know if there's anything you'd like to see from me, especially during my last month of pregnancy. October is kind of my last month of just doing everything before we have him, so if you have any requests, feel free to leave those down below, and again, feel free to stick around too if you want to stay updated on everything that's happening. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye friends.